Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Margshirsh month, chapter 13. Importance of Jagran in Ekadashi Vrat. Shri Bhagwan said, "Listen, O son, I shall describe the nature of Jagran, keeping awake. Merely by knowing it, I become easily accessible always in the Kali age to a devotee. The Jagran to be done on the Ekadashi day has 26 characteristics, activities as follows. There shall be vocal and instrumental music, dance, readings from the Puran, burning of incense, lamp offering, Naivedya, flower offerings, scents and unguents, dedication of fruits, faith, charitable gifts, control over the sense organs, truthfulness, absence of sleep, gaiety, my worship, wonderful shows, enthusiasm, avoidance of sinful actions, idleness, etc. Circumambulation, prostrations before God, the rite of Niranjan with an extremely delighted mind, and oh, highly fortunate one, the devotee should perform Artika, waving of lights with devotional hymns after every 3 hours at the end of a yam. A man who performs the Jagran rite devotedly with all these 26 characteristics is not reborn on the earth. He who does like this devotedly without being over stingy about the money spent, he who performs the rite of Jagran with great devotion gets merged into me. Those who sleep during the day pertaining to me, that is Ekadashi, are bitten by the serpent of the Kali age. They do not observe Jagran because they are deluded and fettered by the noose of Maya. Those who observe Ekadashi Vrat in Kali age without Jagran are ruined. There is no doubt about it, because life is transitory. Those sinners who do not observe my Jagran have placed their foot on my chest and taken away both the eyes. If there is no expounder of the Puranas, the devotee should organize music and dance program. O Lord of Devas, if there is an expounder, he should read the Puran at the outset. O my son, if my Jagran is observed, the devotee obtains a crore of times the benefit of 1,000 horse sacrifices and 100 Vajpayee sacrifices. If my Jagran is observed, the devotee redeems generations in the families of his mother, father, and wife, O bestower of honor. If there happens any obstacle on the fast day when the Jagran has started, I will curse that place, leave it, and go away. If people perform Jagran on the day pertaining to me, the day without the overlapping of any other tithi, I joyously dance among them. The devotee stays in my abode as many 10,000 yugas as the number of days on which he observes Jagran in my presence. Without the observance of Jagran on the Akadashi day, the ancestors do not get salvation by offering rice balls to them at Gaya or by visiting Tirths or performing many sacrifices. While observing Jagran, if a man worships me with flowers, he will attain the benefit of a horse sacrifice for every flower. If a man offers lamp at night during the Jagran of mine, O son, he obtains the benefit of donation of 10,000 cows for every moment. If during Jagran anyone offers as Naivedya food fit for oblation, he obtains the merit arising from the gift of a mountain of paddy. If a man offers well cooked, well dressed food and different kinds of fruits, O four faced one, during the observance of Jagran of mine, he obtains the benefit of giving away 100 cows. If my devotee gives betel leaves along with camphor on the day of my Jagran, he shall become overlord of the earth consisting of the 7 continents. The man who makes a pavilion of flowers, O Lord of Devas, during the observance of my Jagran, sports about in my world in the aerial chariot Pushpak. If a man offers incense along with camphor and aromatic gum resin during the observance of my Jagran, he burns the sins arising from 100,000 birds. He who baths me with curds, milk, ghee, and water during the observance of my Jagran will enjoy all pleasures here and in the end will attain the greatest goal. He who offers divine garments and different kinds of fruits stays in heaven for a long time depending on the number of threads in the garment. He who offers ornaments of gold and precious stones to me stays in my lap for 7 kalpas. He is a favorite of mine. If at night, during the observance of Jagran, the devotee offers me a lamp with ghee, particularly that extracted from cow's milk, and lights it, he attains for every moment lit I wink the benefit of giving away 10,000 cows. If, O four faced one, the devotee lights a lamp along with camphor during the observance of my Jagran and performs the Niranjan rite, he obtains the benefit of giving away a tawny colored cow. He who offers lamp, organizes song and dance programs, and worships me attains the benefit on a par with that of 100 sacrifices along with vrats and hundreds of charitable gifts. He who composes songs himself and sings and dances without shyness, shall attain in half a moment the benefit of performing 10 million yajnas. He who forbids songs and dances during the observance of my Jagran is cooked and tortured in Raurav and other hells for 60,000 yugas. Those who go near the man who dances at Jagran are jet off by Dharmaraj, god of death. They become liberated and attain my region. He who makes fun of the man who dances during the observance of Jagran falls into hell and stays there for a period of 14 Indras. He who devoutly reads the holy book Puran during the observance of my Jagran shall stay in my presence for as many yugas as the number of verses read. The benefit that has been mentioned by learned men of circumambulations is not attained even by 4 crores of sacrifices. O son, he who lights a series of lamps in front of me during the observance of my Jagran is endowed with 10 million aerial chariots and he stays in heaven till the end of Kalp. The man who reads the stories of my boyhood activities, as in the 10th skand of Bhagavad, during the observance of my Jagran, shall stay in Swet Dweep for thousands and crores of yugas. Hence, Jagran should be observed in both bright as well as dark fortnights. He who reads the Bhagavad Gita or the thousand names, Vishnu Sahasranam, at night during the observance of the holy Jagran shall attain the benefit mentioned in Vedas and Puranas. He who makes the gift of a cow during the observance of my Jagran, O my son, obtains the benefit of gifting away the whole of the earth with 7 continents. There is no doubt about it. The greatest meritorious act of all on the earth, O my son, is the Jagran on the Dwachi day. It is well known in all the 3 worlds. Those who observe Jagran mentally, verbally, and physically do not return at all from my world. He who encourages people to observe and himself observes Jagran at night attains emperorhood. What has been said by me is true, O son. Those who observed Jagran at night were honored by Kakuch with charitable gifts in accordance with his capacity. Rare kingdom was obtained by him. The Brahman singers, those who play on the musical instruments, and those who dance go to my eternal world along with the female dancers. By observing Jagran, those who were desirous of benefits among all those who were born of evil and wicked wombs attained lordship of the earth, O excellent sage. Even Chandals and others who were free from desires attained salvation through Jagran. There is no caste distinction among those who observe my Jagran. In Kali age, meditation is not sanctifying. In Kali age, the water of Ganga is not sanctifying. In Kali age, accepting my Jagran alone, no jap, mantra for repetition, is sanctifying. When the Dwashi day has come, those who observe Jagran are the blessed ones undoubtedly in Kali age. They have accomplished their duties. In this world of men, no man should be averse to the observance of Dwachi, else he is sure to make past and future generations of his family fall into hell. Of what avail is it if many sons are born? It is better to have one son who is endowed with good qualities and who will redeem all the ancestors through Jagran on the Dwachi day. If a man reads devoutly the greatness of the rite of Jagran described by me, his son born on Dwachi day shall redeem 100 generations of his family. If the Jagran rite is observed, O son, the sin of carnally approaching forbidden woman and that of eating forbidden food perish. If the rite of Jagran is performed on the Dwachi day at night, O four-faced one, the sin committed unknowingly, the sin committed knowingly, the sin acquired in the previous birth, and the sin acquired in this birth, all these perish. All his tasks are realized. Everything thought of by him is accomplished. By the Jagran alone on the Dwachi day, men attain salvation. The benefit that is obtained through Dwachi is not attained by people who reside in Kurukshetra or in Prayag or in Kali age. The men who stay there do not have this greatness. O son, neither by thousands of horse sacrifices nor by plunging into a crore of tears does one get the benefit which one gets when the Jagran is performed on Dwachi day. He who reads or listens to the greatness of Dwachi shall attain the eternal place. He shall be absolved and purified of all sins. All the wicked planets always become gentle towards him. He will never have separation from his progeny. Dwachi is the cause thereof. He who is always interested in my glory will never have any mishap. In a battle and in the royal household, he will be victorious always. His mind will always be inclined towards virtue. His devotion to me will be devoid of impurities. As a result of the devotion of Dwachi, no sin will affect that man. He will never become a ghost if Jagran is observed by him. One who is without Ekadashi will never have good status in the next world. Hence, with every effort. That day has to be observed in Kali age. Margshirsh Mahatam Katha, Chapter 13, Importance of Jagran in Ekadashi Vrat is completed. All those who are listening, please stay with me. Jai Sri Hari Vishnu Bhagwan, Jai Mahalakshmi Mata. Friends, please like and share this video. Also, do subscribe the channel. Thanks. Hare Krishna.